I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci, Michael Pickering bringing it down, Lo-Fi Live, with what's going on in the world today. And today we're doing the top 10 countries in the world by GDP per capita. The past 2 weeks we did GDP. Now, we're dividing that gross domestic product by the population of each country to obtain the average income, if income inequality would be equal in a country, that one person would make in one calendar year. So, GDP per capita is dividing a country's GDP by their population, and that gives you the average of what a person would earn in one calendar year in that country. Et voila, that's GDP per capita. And our data come from the World Bank for the calendar year of 2022, with two exceptions here. Little asterisk right here. Our number one and our number two on today's list are for the calendar year 2021. And I only include them on this list because their amounts and their economic stability over the past year, it lends itself to the idea that they'd still both be number one and number two for 2022. And just so you know, the global average income of a human being, so the GDP per capita of a person on planet Earth, is... Well, I wonder, why don't you take 10 seconds to guess, huh? 10 seconds. What do you think the planetary GDP per capita is? Go. Curious what you got. Write in, people. Let me know. But the amount? $12,647.50. Not that much, especially compared to the list we're about to get into. You dig? Number 10, Iceland, $72,903. Number 9, U.S., $76,398. Number 8, Singapore, $82,807. Number 7, Qatar, $88,046. Number 6, Switzerland, $92,101 per person per year. Now to our top 5 countries for GDP capita in the world. Number 5 is Ireland, $104,038 per person per year. Number 4, Norway, $106,148. Number 3, Luxembourg, $126,426. Number 2, Liechtenstein for 2021, $184,083. Number 1, Monaco for 2021, $234,317 a person a year. Let me say that again, people. Monaco, $234,317 a person a year. Remember, the average income of a human being on planet Earth is only $12.6K. Now, what to say about this list here? There's a lot. Some of this I want you to write in on. But some obvious ones is that 7 out of 10 of our countries are European countries. We have 1 North American country, 1 Middle Eastern country, and 1 Southeast Asian country. And all the top 5 countries are European. And how about the lowest one on the list, Iceland, right? Still has a GDP per capita, an average income of people there in the country, of over $72,000 a person a year. All 10 of our countries are above $70K per capita income. But how about we do this? How about we compare this list to our list of top 10 GDP countries in the world, which was US, China, Japan, Germany, India, UK, France, Russia, Canada, Italy. Now our GDP per capita list: Iceland, US, Singapore, Qatar, Switzerland, Ireland, Norway, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Monaco. I think the most obvious thing we see comparing these two different economic development measures is that only one country is on both top 10 lists. And the US is at number 9, almost isn't on the list for GDP per capita at all. And if I didn't expand it to include just countries, like the World Bank also includes territories, US wouldn't even be on it. But this list is about countries, so it's on it. But the vast difference between these two lists illustrate how important it is to understand that the economic measures we use, the development variables we choose, greatly affect our understanding of development taking place in any country across the planet. Now check it. We're going to see a world of difference between this list here for GDP per capita's top 10 versus the lowest 10 GDP per capita countries coming next week. But one thing we should also say, if GDP per capita shows us the average income of the people of a country, if income inequality doesn't exist, what would this list look like if GDP per capita did take into account income inequality in a country? Think on that for a minute. And that's just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
I see.
I bring it damn like.
Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.